Okay guys, so we are going to quickly create something with filmora. We are going to start with filmora and then we'll proceed into um, Premiere Pro. So let's go there. Wow, fine. Okay, so this is the Premiere Pro, the filmora system, and then we just want to quickly create something from start to finish and then use it to explain the whole software. So in Filmora, it's pretty easy. You just need to just click on the new project and then we are good to go. So this is Filmora's workspace. You have the screen here, you have the screen here, you have a workstation here, you have your basic timelines and displays. So I'm going to drag what I want to import in. Like I said, always have a folder where you save everything. So I'll just select what I need basically. um, Could tap on this. So I just need these two images to just explain this quickly. So and I'll drag it into this place. So here I am. So this is where you put what you want to work with, and this is where you'll be doing all the cutting and editing too. So I've dragged this into this place, which is my workstation, and now it is active. Though in Filmora you don't need to quickly come and start saving and all that. You can do that anytime, but just grab the basic. Then take this one, drop it here. Once you see this, that means that the settings of what you are bringing in and the settings of the software is not the same thing. That's just basically what this place means. So I'll set on keep profile. Then here I only need the sound of this clip. I don't need the visual. So I'll double tap on it and then click on detach audio. So I've detached my audio from this place. Right click on it, delete. When you are working with editing stuff, always make use of an external mouse. So drag this here, then take this one, shift it to this place. So let me just take this one to this place. So just like this, just like this, just like this. So if I play it, this is it. I removed the audio from this and then I added it here. You can see how this looks like, and that's just a replica of what we are going to try and create. But here, looking at this clip now, this is not full screen. This place is also not full screen. So double tap on this, crop to fit. Now it is full screen. So what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? So the next thing is to bring up my text, my titles. So in Filmora, we've discussed about it here. It is here. I'm just going to look for the one that fits what I'm creating. So let me just come on that download, custom, mm, custom. Okay, no, I don't need anything in custom. So let's just look for something to work with. So I'm going to select this. Let me check my now. Let's look for something else. Something more simpler and real that we can quickly make use of. Okay, I think this fits. So I'm going to drag it into my workstation. Do a reduce cap for it. Do a reduce cap for it. So this is the text I've brought in here. If I want to start working on it, double tap on it. The effect controls, they are here. So I'm just going to delete whichever one I don't need. I can come here and start deleting them. Double tap on that, double tap on the title. The only thing I need is just this text. I don't need all these territories. So let me delete all of this. Let me delete all of this. Delete. Or I can leave that part. I can leave this one here. Probably to be like a date or something. So let me rechange it today's date. Let's put September 2023. So let's leave that one there. So this one, let's change this to, we wanted to use Boxing Day. Let's just put Boxing Day. Let's put Boxing Day. I don't need the second one, so I'm going to delete it. It's only this one I need. So let's rescale this. Let's rescale this. Let's put it maybe somewhere here. Let's put it here. So you have all these options here to work with. You have all these options here to design it anyhow you want to design and all that. Still want to go more deeper, then you have all this to yourself. You have all of this to yourself. So what did I do? I think I selected that image there. I think that was not what I was looking for, but it has selected. So let me just look for something to do. Look for something to do. So I'm picking white. I've just come down here to pick white. I don't want to do too much of that. You just grab the basics here. So this is more options. If you still want to still design your text, you want to transform, just keep opening the boxes till you see what you are looking for. I like my text to be visible because you have to use something visible in this space, something that both the text and everything will still be visible there. So let me just check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me make use of this. Okay, this shows, but it's still not that visible. So I think this is perfect for what I want to do. So let's assume this is it here. I'm okay with it. I don't need to have anything. Let's delete that one. So we are left with this as the text. So that is that on texting for filmora. You have so many others too that you can check and then import in and then rewrite it depending on what you are working on. So now let's now come here and talk about how to cut, how to trim and all that. Using the latest version of filmora, this red line here serves as everything you need basically. While this is the audio layers straight down, this is the visual layer upward. So let's say I want to cut this clip. Just click on it, just double tap on it. You can see that it has splitted that place. If I take this to this angle, click on it here, it has also cut that place. So what I want to do is this, like now I have three different layers. I can take this outside, take this one outside. I can shift this above, drop this one here, take this one again to be here. So this is compositing. Then when looking at this audio here, there is a liner there. If I increase that line, I've increased the volume of that clip. I've increased the volume. So let's widen this workspace. To widen it, there is no remote control in this place. What you need to do is just bring your cursor to this place, then use your two hands to rescale it or to expand it. It's always advisable to see everything that you are working on. Like I said, this is a summary class. It is not for just a summary class, just for us to have a glimpse of everything. So this is it here. I'll play my job. This is it. You can see how it came. It's just there. It's just blank slate there. So now let's add. First thing that we are going to do is to add like I want to add so many cinematic colors and all that in this first opening parts. So what I'm going to do is to bring in my adjustment layer. This is my adjustment layer here. I'll just double tap on it, click on it, drag an adjustment layer to that place. Add this adjustment layer, rescale it, drag another one again, bring it here, rescale this one too, drag another one again, drop it here, rescale it again to this place, then drag another one, bring it here, rescale it again to this place. So then I have the final pic. In fact, I can just okay, it's still going. So now I'm going to apply video effects, or even I can just apply, I'll apply color first. I'll change the color of this area. So I'm going to go into my, I'm going to, first of all, what I'm going to do is to double tap on this adjustment layer, this adjustment part first, then go to my color, go to my color area, to my color area. Let me increase this place. This is it here. If I bring my cursor to this place, it is different. You can see. So here has this option, while here has this light option. So what will I do? Instead, I can even come here and just apply this vignette directly to those adjustment layer. So let me select the second one and put this one there. Let me come here, split this one into two, like this, double tap on this, and then drop this one there. Then come to this place again, scroll down, and then pick this one like this. So if I take it to the beginning now to play, this is, it won't play well until you render. This is the render option here for filmora. So I'm going to click on my rendering and then wait for it to render. You see the progress too as it is rendering in that space. So let's wait a few minutes. Let's just wait a few minutes for it. Okay, okay, and that's just where I need for now. So let me just take it back. Let me take it back. I'll click on it. So the changes is not really going to show now. So let's make it look reasonable. Let's bring this one here. Let's close this one. The changes that I'm applying, I'm not applying it on the clip. Instead, I'm putting it on top of that adjustment layer. On top of adjustment layer. That is basically what I was doing. So let me take this one to this place too. Then crop that place also. So if I re-render, this is what I'm trying to achieve here. I'm waiting for it to load up. Okay, so it's done. So let me play that place. Let's take it to the beginning. You can see now that it is making sense. You can see that it is making sense. It is making sense. And that is that. So that's what I want to achieve for that clip. Well, it still has to still go further a bit. So now in this place now, I would now cut this place away because this is going to be the first intro part where it's going to capture people, and you have just 3 seconds to capture people. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you need to put up something all through this place. So now let me let's apply transition in this place. This is the transition part. Let me just look for transition that's going to shake everything up. Let's see, let's look for maybe splitting, or you can even search. Let me look for splitting transition. Let me look for splits. Let's look for splitting. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. Let's look for splitting. Trying to get it up, but it's loading and it's wasting our time. Okay, so this is splitting. These are splitting transitions. So let's say I want to make use of this. I've clicked on it to download. It's currently downloading. It's currently downloading, but the network is slow. So let me just drag this one, drop it into this box, and I can also have an adjustment layer dropped here, whereby that transition will be added on top. That is me not doing anything inside my clip. So I'll just put it in. So I'll put it. But you need to always render so that you can see what you are doing. and it all looks smooth to you. So let me come back here. Let's see the post splits. Okay, it did not fix that place. So let's take it inside then, and then let's delete the adjustment layer. Let's recrop it. Always check. Consider I'm going back and forth to check what exactly I'm. So this is it here. But this transition did not transit with what I'm looking for. So I'll delete it. I need to delete it. Let's check under effects. So we are not just staying on one part. We are actually checking everything so that you have a feel of it. This is not a beginning class. This is a summary. So I believe you know what an effect is and why I'm actually looking for it in those areas. So I'm still checking, checking. I've not seen anyone. Multi-screen. Let's check what is under multi-screen. Let's see. Okay, so this is it. Let's check. Let's see. Okay, okay. So let's see this one. Let me preview it here. Okay, so I can use this. I can drag this one inside, or I can even just drop it on top like this. Can drop it like this, then shift this one to this place. Use this, recrop it back. So we are being creative here, and you are seeing how I'm getting all of this, right? So I don't need to, so let's just take it back a bit, then let me re-render that part. Okay, so if I play it now, this is it here. So what would we do to make that all of this visible? Just bring this one here, then look for another one. Let's look for something else. Let's look for something else. So let's use this blur option. Let's still check. Let's still check. Let's check. Let's look for something. It doesn't have to be. Let's just look for something there. So this is the premium package for filmora 12. So if you need it, you can always send me a DM and we can discuss over it. This is the 12 version. This will save you a whole lot of stress compared to what you get in other ones. So let me just move up because of time and all that. Let's just go under mine. Let's make use of the one that I've downloaded. So I'll just drag another one, drop it here, bring it to this edge. So if you have any question on effects and transitions, you've already seen how I'm getting it and all of that. So let's, in fact, I can even make use of this in replace of that beginning part. So I'm just going to drop something. So now I'm going to put it on top, then rescale it, then drop it here, then re-expand that space, then delete like this. So let's re-render again. Let's re-render. If I don't re-render, it will not play smoothly. If I don't re-render, it will not play smooth. So this is going to be the first catchy line. And okay, okay, we are still going to get there. So let's just play it again. You can see now that what we are trying to make out of it. So now let's now work on the text part here. Or in this one, we are now going to add transition, spinning transitions, rotating and all of that. So let's come under here. Let's look for a spinning or a rotating transition. Or we can even add this beam transition to this point. Let's do it like this. Let's increase this. So let's come here. That changes. You can even apply this transition all throughout. I don't want it to be all throughout. Let me bring it on the clip so that it is there. Then let's take another one again, drop it here like this. So basically what we are adding here is just, this is transition, this is also transition, this is effect, this is adjustment layers and effects, and you saw how I actually got all of that. So just play it. So that there's nothing wrong if you it's still going to be there though. There's nothing wrong if you break this up. You can split this one into two. You can see I've cut it like that. Then you can copy effects. Just click on it. Um, okay, so if it's not allowing you to copy, then just come here. Let me check what this box is. Okay, I don't need that now. Okay, so I've dropped this. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. We just want to just make a vibe out of all of this. So drop that one here. Okay, too short. Okay, that kind of effect needs something massive. So let's come under mine. Let me see the one that I have in my own personal archive. So let me just bring this, then drop this one. Is also that clip is also too short. Okay, so that means we would add maybe an adjustment layer to put something in that space. So from here, I've dropped this one here. So what are we going to add? Let's add effects to it. Let's put an effect. Let's put this light lens effect. So drop it inside that space. So it's actually splitted it. Okay. So what we are going to do is to drop it on top of it. Don't want this to be too long, but let's just get the basic of what we're doing here. Okay, so this is a Control C. So by playing it, we added this effect to that part too. And you need to make it short so that it's going to be visible. You need to make it short. So here, we'll just be throwing that this clip everywhere now. We've not even done anything with the text. I think we can now add transition or text effects to that text. So let me come here. Where is my text? Let me see the tap on it. Okay, this is the text here. I'm just going to put a text transition from this place, or probably we split it into two. So let me drag this one. Let me drag it here. Then split that text at that point. So here we are going to explain text effects here. So by clicking on this text now, I have titles, video, basic, animation. These are the basic. We've done basic already. Let me now come under animation like this. Then look for something that will make that text to be jumping. So let me just go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's look for something that will make it to be jumping, jumping, jumping. There used to be a jumping effect here. Okay, this can be one here. It will drop like that. So just click to apply. This is it. Click to apply, and that is it. Because of the whole of this part is not rendered, that's why you won't really see it like that. So you can even come here again, cut it at this end, come to this place, add another kind of effect to it here, like this, to it here, like this. So we've done that already. You can see the effect that is bringing out. We've done that. So let's now roll. Let's move. So let's roll. So now we are done. The same thing applies to this place. So the whole of this place, we are going to apply what we call color correction. Color correction. So in filmora, when you want to do color correction, just double tap on it, come under color, look for, you are basically there though. The first thing is this one here. I can basically come here and then just choose this option directly. It has given me this effect. Also pick this one. It has given me this effect. So I'll do this. Click on the cut icon to cut it away. Then come to this part again. Come down here. Just scroll down. Scroll down. Apply the temperature maybe up onto this place. Then cut that place away, come over to this place again. Then this is just how I'm going to do it to explain that part. You have all of this. You can do it anyhow you want to do it, depending on what you want to achieve. Let me check this one. Let's take it backward like this. Then click on the cut tool again. Then come over to this place. Scroll down. If I don't want to use any of them, I can always turn it off. The same thing as this. I can come here, increase this vignette, increase it. There is a changes, but you might not see it. It's actually visible though. So just come down. Then if you want it to color match, you can also do that. So let's say this is where I want to stop. Just click on the cancel button, and that is the basics for it. So now let's now come under, if you still want to go deeper now, come under this place, this HSL, take this one back. I've applied it like that. Click on it to cut. Come over to this place, increase the saturation, cut it too, like that. Then come over to this last one, then kill the luminance. This is it. Reduce the lights, luminance, lights, cut it all off totally. So now let's discuss curves. Okay, we don't really have much to do on that curves. We don't really have much to do. Where you'll be doing most of all these things is the basic. So let me delete that part away. This small part. So let me delete it. Let's just delete. Let's delete away. Let's delete it away. So if I click on this space now, I right click. I click on it. I right click. Ripple delete. It doesn't do anything. Then delete. Then it will delete it and close up that space. So take this one too back. Let everything fall online, just as I have done here. So I've reduced everything like this. I've made it look okay and composite. So if I check, if I render it now, let's see what we've done. So we've discussed about title transitions, text transitions, effects too here, and then we know how to save and all of that. So let's just talk about the basic AI stuff that comes with the job. I'm waiting for it to render. You can see it is moving gradually, 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 gradually. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Okay, so it is now done. So if I play it now, you see the changes. You can see it. It's just very, very smooth. So this text has to have something that will make it in a rotating format so that it adds more beauty to what we are doing. So let me cut this place, come over to this one, add you have these basics here. You have preset animation and then you have preset motion. Let's go to motion. Let's see what motion has to offer us. Let's just come down. You can pick this one so that it will somersault in. So that's what we picked. That text is going to throw himself inside, and then I can expand it. You always see this keyframing. Always see this keyframing. Like, okay, it will start from here and stop here, then from here to, that's just what it means. So let's go. I can cut that text to over onto this place. There's no effect here. Okay, it is there. You just need to be sure it's also in that one too. So now this final one, let's now use this part to discuss basic AI tools that comes with it. This is it here. Like now, maxing is here. If I want to max out this lady from here, I can come here and then draw her out, like remove her from this place and then have something else. That's just what maxing basically means. You can make a research tool on it. Then you have AI tool, chroma key. Originally, chroma key is used to remove background, remove colors, remove, like if I toggle it on now, because there's no green in this image, it won't go. But if I pick black here, it will remove everything that is black and then replace it with the background here. You need to actually recall that part. So let's just toggle this one back up. Let me turn it off. So once you've done that in this place, you have these options to tweak it up and make what you are doing okay. So don't forget about that. Then the next one is AI portraits. AI portraits would sense, like if I click on it now, it's going to automatically remove every other thing from here and keep only the subject. You can see that by just double tapping on it, it has removed the background completely. And if I want to bring up the background now, let me just do that. Let me go back to my media, go back to my project media. Let's say I still want her, or let's use that one to talk about how to get background colors here in filmora. So just come to your media, global media. No, that's the one I did. Come to your stock media. It will be under stock media. Mine. It's not usually in this place. The system is hanging, but just give it a few minutes. Okay, so if you want to see plain backgrounds here in filmora, plain backgrounds here in filmora, just come under film stock. Come under film stock. You see backgrounds like this. These are various backgrounds, or mm, gradient colors too houses those colors. So these are plain backgrounds. These are where you see them, and whichever one you want to use, just download it into your software. So let's say we want to change it to maybe this one now. I'll just download it, and then the area maybe you want to create your own or something has been reduced though. It has been reduced. You can make use of anything. So once it has downloaded, you see it under this mine here. It will be downloaded. So let me just make use of one of this. Just drop this, take it to this place now. So because of we use AI portraits to this image here, that's why how we were able to remove the background. If I toggle it off now, that her own background comes in. If I put it back on, it removes her background totally. It's you can see AI portrait. They will keep this portrait for me and remove everything that is in the background. So this basics applies also to videos too. So if I still want to tweak it, these are the options to tweak. But if I want to cut out by myself, I can do smart cutout too by clicking on it, then following through the prompt. So let's come down. Then one other thing is the adjustment level, like the adjustment level of an image. Once you double tap on any image, it gives you option to adjust it. But majorly this is not actually giving us the option to, probably it is not applicable to this, but you might try it out on your own. It works so cool too. Okay, so for us to make use of this adjustment levels, you need to switch it on first. Adjustment level now, let's see. So just come down here. Okay, this is the image here. You need to on the image so that it will be effective. It's still not effective. Let me pick something here. Okay, so you can see that it is now coming up now. By choosing the kind of camera that you use and all that, it is coming up. Or you can just choose and leave it in, I think the first one, select profile. It might not really work for you. You have to pick something. So just pick one of those cameras there. Then if I click on adjust level now, just drag it up. It will make it either clearer. Okay, so this one is just going to just make it okay like that. This is not even what I was looking for, but let's just move. So that's that on that. Then the most powerful tool as an editor is called auto enhance. Let's come down. This is the auto enhance. You see it under basic. Just toggle it on. Automatically it makes that clip very sharp. It makes it look alive. Let's toggle it off again. See it here. If I turn it on, take a look at it here. Really cool and okay. So I'm going to leave it at that. So let's just replay what we have done. Let's replay what we've done. Let's just rewind it, and this is just us explaining the Filmora software in less than few minutes. So let's restock it. Let's restock it. Let's restock it. Okay, so and there it goes. So come here. split this part up, and then the text is jumping. So we need to rearrange the scheme. So let me copy all of this, please. Take it up like this. Take it up, drop it up, then take this one down, or take this one here. So if I click it here now, if I click this one, so as a creator, we need to be creative with our final edge. So let's add, or let's change this color. Let's change this color. Let's put this one here. Let's just bring in as many as we can get so that we have different colors. So I'll delete that place. Let's bring this blue, bring something catchy into the workspace. So do this one, drag this place to this place. So scroll down, take this one again, end this place. So we can even end it with this, whereby the clip spins off. Okay, so I'll cut that place. So here now I want to add a transition. Just double tap on it, or even an image animation. So just look for animation. This is animation here. Come under preset motion. Let's go to motion. Then let's look for the one that spins it out. Let's look for the one that spins it out. Photo spin. This is photo spin here. So let's just double tap on this. Let's double tap on this. Okay, so it has been applied to that clip. Then to end it, let's put a dissolve transition. Let's put it dissolve. This is dissolve. Then let's drag it to this place. Let me drag it to this place. So let's dissolve it out and reduce it to only that place. So like I said, this is a premium software. I can look for something that has premium and then show you guys the magic with premium. So this is a premium vibe. Let me download it. I'm downloading it, just that it will take a while. Okay, thank God it's fast enough. This is it. So let's bring this effect to this area here. So we've added the premium effect to our job. You can see it is premium. So that is that on that. So every other thing that you now want to work on will be um maxing, motion tracking. This is motion tracking. If you want to do speed and all that, speed reduction and all that, just double tap on it, right click on the one that has the duration. You see speed or uniform speed, just follow through it. Even by just clicking on the click itself, you see the speed option here. You can come here and then work on it directly from here, and that is that upon that. Then don't forget, this is your timeline. This is where you need to monitor in terms of the check-ins. This is how it looks like. So that will be all. If there was anyone that we didn't mention, if I remember, I'm going to still reprompt it out in this place. So just a little thing, is very important that you check. The kind of text that I wanted to use was not booking day. It was boxing day that I want to actually write. But because I didn't check from the beginning, that is why it is. And owing to the fact that we've applied it in almost everywhere. But let's change it in some places. Let's change it. We can still change them. That's why it's good to always check. So I'm going to double tap on it now. Come under this place. Here that I have booking, it is boxing that I had an intention to write boxing. So I've copied down. Why did I change? Because it is much, like from here to here. So I can always flip it over and change. And we didn't add transition to that place. So let's just come up, or let's even add effects to it. Let's put a glitch effect to that type, to that text. So let's put it there. Okay, it actually deleted it. It did not affect. So let's do Ctrl Z back. Then double tap animation, just bring in this one so that everything flows along. So let's come here and change the booking to boxing. You can also do it directly from here, but it's always cool to make use of this place. So just come here and then cancel it. Boxing day, it is also here too. Come here boxing day. Same thing, come here, should be boxing day, not booking day. Boxing day. Then come here, boxing day. So this is it here. This is boxing day. This is it here. So one thing you should always do is to check and check before you export. And how will you check? Expand your work, take it back to the beginning, then check everything line for lines, word for words. Check them before you export anything out. Check before you export anything out. For instance, this is a minor mistake here now. This thing is meant to, okay, it's actually long enough. So just check. The only way you see is by really expanding all of this. So check. This is another one now. I don't know what I was trying to. This is a space here. You can see it has filled up. I think it's just a system issue. So this is it. Probably I wanted this clip to end here. So let's reduce it. It should fall on track and not mistracking. So check, 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 and check. So this is it. Okay. They are all on order. They are on order. So the last stage is the exporting stage. So just click on this export, click on the export option. This, it brings you here. So rename it. Let me rename it as filmora summary. Where did I want it to save? I want to save it in my folder, which is mine. Double tap, video editing, select folder. The presets, you can come here to come and choose the preset. I want a higher quality. I'll select high, scroll down, the bitrate, everything should be fine. It works in respect to your system. Then filmora has a compression ability. They can, I know this thing will not be much, but they can also compress for me. So I'll just put it on medium, just a medium stuff, and then click on this audio. This one is okay. I can increase it to maybe 4-8 hours, but it's actually okay like this. It depends on the one that you want. So let's leave it here. I can't remember, but this is okay and this is standard enough. So click on the apply button, and then it applies and gives you something. So once you are done, you can see the size is just 15.5 megabytes because of how slow it is. So MP4 is a required version. You can export to devices. If you want it to go straight to your device, that's if the device is connected to any of them. So if you know that, okay, this is the kind of device that you would play this video, check here and pick your compatibility. Exporting to YouTube, TikTok, Vimeo, and DVD. So let's come back here and then click on export. So we wait for our job to be out, and then this is us exporting in filmora. So the next one will be, how do you export in, or how do you do something like this, covering everything in Premiere Pro. So I think there's a mistake somewhere. You can see that from here it's still writing booking day, so there's something that we did not check. So I'll have to pause it, cancel that thing, abort it. That's why I said you have to check and check before you export anything. So I've cancelled it. Let it take us back to that workstation. Let us take it back and see how loading and how lagging the system is. So let's just wait for it. Let's wait for it to come up now. Okay, let's wait for it. It wants to shut down my system, but let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's wait. Okay, so let's wait for it. Okay, so it is back. So let's look for the fault. Then always save. Always save. This is the save icon here. Just come under this option here, click on it. It will take me there. Let me save it in that same folder. My video editing, double tap, some, then that's it. It is saved into the software. So let's look for that folder. Let's look for that fault where we still have cutting instead of where we still have booking instead of boxing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But we change this. Why didn't you not make it clear? Oh, we only change the name. I think they are much. So let's change this from boxing. Let's change it to boxing day. Okay, so you can see that just because I want to correct just that single line, I have to come back to this place here. I have to come back to this place. So that space is still there. That's filled up now. So I'll resave it back, then export it. So just because of what you set now, it's still going to still read that same setting. So just pick it up and then we export it out. So it will validate your resources, and then once it is cleared, you are good to go. You are good to go. You are good to go. So in the meantime, let's come up to our chatbot and then discuss the various places where you can get images and all of that. So the first one is Pexels, and then the second one is Pexels. The second one is Pixabay, Pixabay for free music, Pixabay for music, Pixabay for music, Pixabay for music. This is still validating. So let me cancel and then re-export it again. So that's okay. So I'm just going to just click on the export. Let's wait for it to just validate and let us go. So the next one is Pixabay. Pixabay. This is network issues. This is Pexels. Pexels is where you are going to get free image, free image that you can use for your job and all of that. So Pixabay, Pixabay, Pixabay. Let's just do a rough Google search on it. That might be a technical issue, but let's wait for it. So this is Pexels. Pexels houses a lot of images that you can make use of. You can get free image. You can see the best free stock photos, royalty free images that you can make use of. So this is Pexabay. Just look for the music one. This is it, pexabay.com. It takes you directly to the website where you can have access to free music. So just search and then download it according to your choice. So this is Pexels for images, Pixabay for music. Then the next one is trends. And the two trends I'm going to be giving you guys are, the first one is called HeyGen. You can use HeyGen to generate images. You can use agent to create images. You can use it to create videos. Sorry, it's not even image. You can use it to create videos. So let's check again to see why this is not validating my access. This is a network issue though. Let me check. Let me check. Let me export again because it is meant to allow me. So let's see. Plan. Export it out. I don't know why it's bringing this validating resources, but let's just wait. And that's because of I'm using a premium account, and there was also a premium package that was applied here. But for the meantime, let's while away time by checking HeyGen. So these are the three composite stuff. Then don't forget ChatGPT 2 you can use ChatGPT to generate your content and all of that. So we are moving speedily. We are moving speedily. So if there's any question, anything you feel that you want to ask, please you can always chat me up and or send me a chat message. Hmm. Just a minute, the network is acting funny. Let me check and change my network. Let me turn it off so that maybe something is affecting my network and all that. Okay, so export. Okay, so it is exporting now. So in the meantime, let's go back to the browser to discuss about one or two things. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Okay, so let's round up. Okay, so while we are exporting, I'm waiting for it to quickly to move on. I don't know why my system has been acting up like this. It has been acting up for some time now. So this is the exporting stage, exporting stage, exporting stage. I don't know why this system has been hanging. Okay, so this would be done in a jiffy. This will be done in a jiffy. This will be done in a jiffy. Still exporting. Okay, so once that's converted, this is what you get, and then we are good to go with that. We've closed it, we've closed it, and that will be that on filmora. So let's round up with these ones are not yet coming up. These ones are not yet coming up.